Hello everyone and welcome you all to another chapter of Adobe Premiere Pro tutorial. So now we are on our chapter number 10 and here we'll be getting started with the social media videos, okay? So here I'll be showing you guys how you can start creating or editing a video for your social media. I'll be telling you guys about the aspect ratio, how you can select a new sequence, okay? How you can add an aspect ratio, and from different websites you guys can basically see what's the length of a particular video for an Instagram story, or how long is an Instagram reel, and how much we can upload for a normal video into our newsfeed. We'll be learning about all that here in this particular class, and also I'll be telling you guys how you can play around with your text while making a video for your social media. Okay, so we'll be learning here in this class in detail, and by the end of this tutorial, you will be able to create stunning designs or stunning videos for your social media platform. So let's not waste time and let's get started with this particular chapter here. So here, as you guys can see, I'm in the home page of the Premiere Pro. Okay, so what I'll be doing now is I'll be coming here to the new project and I'll be creating a new project. I'll be naming this one as social social media video. So I will just create this project. Okay. And now I will have my workspace here. So I will just come here. Okay. So here you can see I do have my workspace. Okay. So the first thing what I'm going to do here is now I will be creating a sequence. Okay. So how you can create a sequence if you don't have any video yet. Okay. So the shortcut key for creating a sequence is Control plus N from your keyboard. Okay. Control plus N if you're using Windows, or if you're using Mac, okay, in that case you should use Command plus N from your keyboard. Okay, so once you click on that, you will have this kind of a window popped up in your screen. Okay, so here you can see there are different options, different presets for sequence. But which one I'll be choosing is I will be choosing the 1080p in 25 frame rate. Okay, so here you can see the description, okay? And from here I can basically name my sequence. Okay, so I'll be naming this one as social media and I will click on OK to create a sequence. Okay, so if I click here, I will be able to create one. But before that, here I will come to the settings. Okay, so here you can see the editing mode is DSLR and my time base is 25 frames per second. And here you can see the frame size here. Okay, so the frame size is 1920 into 1080. Okay, but here you can see this is 16 into 9. Okay, so let me tell you guys quick about the aspect ratio. Okay, so if my aspect ratio is 1 into 1, that means that my height and the width of that is same. Okay, so in that case what I can do is, suppose I will come here and let me type 1080 into 720. 720. Okay, so here once I have put this particular frame size, here you can see uh this one is now 3 by 2. Okay, so this one is vertical, and if I click here, if I come here, suppose I want 1080 into 1080. So here my frame size is 1 into 1. So the height and width for this is the same. Okay. And here, if you want to select the pixel aspect ratio, you guys can select from here. Okay. You guys can take the square pixels or anamorphic. Okay. And also the D1. This one is also quite nice. But basically, I do use the square pixels. So I'll stick on with that. And here is the display format. And working color space, sample rate, display format, and also different video previews. Okay, and preview file format will be in QuickTime. Okay, so I will select this instead of MPEG, and here is the width and the height. So the ratio is 1 into 1. So I'll click on OK from here, and you guys can see I do have my sequence right here. Okay, so the next thing, I have showed you guys how you can basically create a sequence. And now the next thing is we'll import a video. Okay, so let me import a video, double click here, and in my resource file. And from here, basically, I will select this particular video. I will open this one. And yes, I do have my video here. And what I need to do next is bring this particular video to my timeline. So here I do have my video, and here once I have put my video here, you can see I do have a warning window popped up. So it says that this clip does not match the sequence settings. So they're telling me to change the sequence to match the clip settings. So what they're telling me, first off, they're telling me, do I want to change the sequence settings same as what my video have, or I want to keep the existing settings which I already do have created, which I have showed you guys. So obviously I'll keep the existing settings which I have just created. So I'll click here, and here you can see I do have my video here. So what I'll do first is I'll just click on plus, and I will increase this one from here. Here you can see the length is 45 seconds. Okay, so this is how you guys can actually create a sequence first. Okay, and for Instagram, basically the duration of a story is 15 seconds, I guess. And for a post, it's around a minute. Like if you're uploading any kind of video, it's around a minute. So you guys can basically search from wave. Suppose if I go to my Chrome from here, so I'll come here and I will select this video duration in Instagram. So here you guys can see the video duration in Instagram is around 3 seconds to 60 minutes. And from here you guys can see the length. So for a real video, it's around 15 seconds to 90 seconds. And for Instagram story, it's around 1 second to 60 seconds. And if you're going live, in that case, it's from 1 second to 4 hours. So the same way you guys can also check for your Facebook, or if you do have a Twitter account. So you guys can search there as well. So let me search for Facebook as well from here. Okay. So here you can see the video length to 40 minutes maximum, and in stream it's 5 to 15 seconds. So the same way I will check for Twitter as well. And there are different websites as well from where you guys can check all these things out. So you'll get a better view about aspect ratio. Or if you're familiar with any other software by Adobe like After Effects or Photoshop, then you guys might be quite familiar with what aspect ratio is and how it's quite helpful. Already I've shown you guys in Premiere Pro, but to be clear, guys, okay, in that case, so I'll come to the Premiere Pro again, and here you guys can see I do have my frame here. Now, the next thing, what I'm going to do is, as you can see, this is not the full video. Okay. So this one is just a part of the video. And from here, what I've selected is 1 by 1, which is my aspect ratio. In that case, I can actually move around my video inside this frame. Suppose I don't want this particular part, I want a different part of my video. In that case, what I'm going to do is I will come here in this effect controls. So I will go back, or I'll double click here, and I have came back here again. I need to select this one first, okay, and then go to the effect controls. So from here, you guys can basically see the positioning, okay. Suppose I want to take my video on the right hand side a bit, okay. So in that case, here you can see I am increasing this one. And if I want my video to move a little bit on top, in that case, I will just do this. Okay, so if only this part I want for my video, then I can select only this part from here. Okay, and if I want to reset the positioning, I can just reset just using this button from here. And you can see by default, it again came in the middle. Okay, and I can also scale down my video. Now you can see now the my video is in 100%. But if I want to scale this one down and fit this one, I can do this. Okay, so here you can see now I do have all of the frames here, but here you guys can see on both of these sides I do have the black color. Okay, so using the keyframes we can actually select, okay, and we can also rotate my image from here. So here you can see how much I want to rotate. I can rotate this one. Suppose if I want to rotate it by 90 degree, I can rotate it by 90 degree. If I want to rotate it by 360 degrees, I can do all of that as well. Okay, so I will just come here, double click, and I will click 00, enter. So again, back at the same place. Okay, and yeah, my scaling is fine. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to play around with my text option here. I have selected my image, like my video. I have also positioned it and scaled it down. And now what I'm going to do is next, I will come here in this Lumetri presets or Lumetri color, and I can change the colors from here. But before that, I'll come here and I'll go to the video effects. And from the video effects, I will just, or I'll go to the video transition. So go to the video transition, additive dissolve, bring this one somewhere here. And I will also, or instead of this one, I'll select this, delete. I'll select the cross dissolve, okay, or deep to black. So I will bring this one here, and again this one here. So now let's try to play this video. Here you can see my video is dipping from black, as you can see, and I will just zoom in a little bit. I will increase the size of this one from here, maybe a little bit here. Take my playhead till last. And here I will come, select this one and also trim it a bit. Okay, so I hope you guys have understood this till this much. I can also zoom out. I just want to see this full frame here. Now let me play this video, and here you can see the transition. And I'll come here and it will again dissolve. I'll play, and here you can see it's dissolving the same way. Okay, so I hope you guys have understood till this much. And now what I'll be doing is I'll go to the text option. Okay, so for text, we know how we can basically start working with that. Come here, okay, at the beginning, select this text tool, and now basically I typing anything as I want. Okay, see here I am typing whatever I want. Okay, so this is basically the type box. But here what I'm going to do is first, instead of typing like this, I will select this one and I will delete this. And again, come to this text box option. And now what I'll do is I will make a box here. Okay. So once I've made this box, I will type something. So what should I type? So I'll just type when you win, nothing hurts. Nothing hurts. So here I do have my particular code here. Okay. So now what I can basically do is I will select this particular code and I will align it in the center. And you guys can see that my this particular box of words here is not exceeding, like my text is not going out of this particular box. So what I can do is I can basically increase the size of this one from here, and I can also decrease the side from here. Okay, and I will select a different thing here, okay, like a different textile. So let me take different textile from here. Let me just try with different one. Let's see which one looks good. Maybe this one, snap. Okay, so I will do this one and I'll select this tool here. I will keep this one here. And now what I'm going to do is I will also increase the box size from top. And I'll select this one from down. And here at the same place, I do have this particular quotation here. So now I want to move this box in the center. I can do that as well. But once I play this particular video, here you guys can see this is I am not able to differentiate this one quite well. Okay, so in that case, again, I'll come here, select this particular box, go to this option, okay, or this one here, effects, or select this. So back again at the essential graphic option, okay. So here, from here also you can see, and if I want to hide this one, I can hide this one. And what I want to do is I want to change the fill color. So here I will double click on this, bring this window somewhere here that I can see the changes. Okay, and which one I like the most, I can choose that one from here. And I want this to be visible later. And I'll click OK from here. Click this. And here you can see it's written when you win, nothing hurts. And after that, again, come on top here, essential graphics, browse option, select this. And here I do have this edit option. Okay. So basically from here, we can actually work around all of this. Okay. Come and bring this one here. Select this. And I want to add a stroke as well. So for that, I will be adding a white stroke. And I can also choose the strength of my strokes. So maybe I will take something around 15 or 10 is also fine. Okay. So I hope you guys are able to make out what's written here. Okay. So like this, we can actually paint around, and I can also select the particular background, and I can also select the opacity of what I want, and also I can arrange the curves here. And I will select frame till here. And yes, my video is quite done right now. If I want to add any kind of shadows, I can add shadows as well. Okay, so here I can add shadows, but I won't be adding here in my video, in this particular video. And now I will click on enter. So here you guys can see how this particular video looks. I will just click here, click on this, come here, and maybe I will just move this one a little somewhere here. Okay? Yes. Take my video at the beginning again, and here you can see how it will appear. For me, I'm feeling that the box doesn't look that great. Okay, so in that case, again, come here, select this particular box here, go to the background option, and select this, and also the shadow. I don't want the shadow as well. Come here and play this one, and here you can see how I can actually work around with my text here. Okay, and I can also trim it how much I want. Okay, I can actually lengthen the size. Again, select this one, click here, and now I can also just change the opacity of this quite a bit. And here you can see I do have selected the video frame, and different options are here. Okay, if I want to do animation and all of this stuff, we'll be learning all this in detail in our next class. Okay, and from here, basically, if I want to change any letter, particularly if I want to change anything from here, select this, and maybe I want to select a different color for this one. Suppose I will select red, and for strokes, I will select a white color. Oh yes, it's done. Click on enter, back, and yeah, you guys can see this is how I have created. Change the opacity at the same time, and if I want to extend the size of this, delete, just cut this one from here, and here you guys can see the video which I have just created. So here, if I just zoom out, let me play this video for you guys. Okay, so this is how it will start, and it will somewhat look like this, and it will also disappear, okay, after some time. So if you want your text to disappear and also appear properly, in that case, again, come here, and again, go to the effects option. So suppose I will come here, go to the effect controls, graphic. These are few of the things we'll be learning later. Okay, but now I want to smoothen this one. Okay, so from here I will just click on this and come here again. Okay, video effects or video transition, and in this case I will just dip this one to white. I'll select this, bring here. Okay, and this one again, bring here. Okay, yeah, I do have this. Take my video in front and now play. So here, this is how it will actually look. Okay, so I will delete this one. Okay, I will delete this, and I will keep this one like that. I will select this, and here you can see how it will start and how it will also disappear. Okay, So play from here, and you guys will be able to see how it disappears. And again, it will also disappear the same way in black from here. So I hope you guys have understood this class of how to get started with your social media videos, like how you can start creating those, how you can position those, scale those, change the opacity, how to select a new sequence. I have explained you so many things here in this particular class. So in next class, I'll be telling you how we can actually animate those. Okay. So basically, I'll be showing you how you can animate our text while we are doing any kind of social media post. Like our letters or our words will just come in a different way or just drop in. So we'll be learning about all this in the next class. Till then, take care and goodbye, everyone.